Hello, this is Genosis with episode 9 of Night of the Dead. We're starting where we left off on the previous recording. I believe what I was doing is draining off the battery. There was some astute viewers that mentioned that, hey, by the way, your traps are not connected and you're going to be in trouble. And right, you are. So it looks like all the battery power has been drained. You are empty. So let's disconnect that and then relocate you. All right, here is our third battery in the array. It's on the left. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then upgrade. Bang. So we have a fair bit of power. So I don't think we're going to have any issues with capacity tonight. So that's all going to drain into this one. Kind of as if you have like 3 dishes full of water. You fill one that fills up, that spills over to the next, spills over to the next. And yeah, here we are. That's trickling into the end battery. So this is going to power our setup here. So I believe, yeah, this one's for traps. So this one must be my primary. And this powers this. Yeah, there we go. There. Everything is wired up right where it used to be. And that's going to be a fair bit of supply. Now, something else I need to not forget is to wire up these guys right here. So there's probably a more efficient way to do this rather than running one wire at a time. And now that I've had some recent unlocks, this is what I'm going to do. All right, there we go. We gotta have an OR gate. This is, consider it like almost like a merging kind of thing. So if I can put them maybe like this. There, that's one for now. So what we can do over here is get a wire tool out, wire that into here. 1 and 2. And the sum of that power is coming through right here. And let's put that to the... Oh, well, hold on. You know what? I'm going to do it just one for now, because I don't have a lot of resources. I think I used a lot of it getting these batteries ready to go. And we're going to put that at the beginning of this right here. There. So there's 50 power, well, 25, 25, and 1 being used up by the switch. And that's all the power that's making it up there. So you can actually have like a bunch of them and then have a tree leading up to another few of them and up to more and more until you have almost all of the power running through just a few lines. So that's handy when you have fewer inputs than you have sources. But that's not our problem right now. It's more of kind of a matter of convenience. Anyways, that's 75 power coming in, and that is 21 out. So that is fine. So we're still net energy, and I don't suspect we're going to have much of a problem. All right, so it's still pretty early in the day, and I didn't want to lose all of the daylight. So what I'm going to do is just pack up some stuff, and then I'm going to head out and do a couple errands. I still need to head over to the school and scout this. I still need to take a visit to the prison. So we'll do that, do some looting, come back, and then get ready for the Horde. And I think the only thing I'd like to do for the Horde that would be to do some upgrades. Just in case there's some explodey boys. I don't want this place to go up in flames, especially just after I got all this built up. But we'll do some more building a little later. Right now, I just want to make use of our daylight. All right, ready to go. And as much as it pains me, I'm dropping a couple of the unique items. There's the extra pickaxe. This one gets 78% copper upon ore destruction. This got a lot more. And we have our claws. Gosh, what was the extra one? I think it was an extra claw, wasn't it? No. It was an extra... well, let me double check. Okay, that's the pickaxe. Oh, yeah, extra double pickaxes here. So 42, 38%. This one has 78% ore. And this is like +5 to all stats. Memory, which affects ore destruction. So that is absolute beast. So yeah, I've had enough pickaxes. All right, let's go do those errands before it gets too late. I want to make use of some daylight. So first, yeah, objective will be school. So I may as well just put some waypoints here. So 1, and then 2, and then back home for 3, like so. All right, so let's head to number 1. Ah, dang it! How do I get in these messes? Okay, hold on. Just, yeah, you're amazing. There we go. All right, back on the road. So yeah, heading to the school first, and maybe what I'll do is pick up a couple books since I have a ton of money on me. Pick up a couple of the porter books, which would really help our looting situation. All right, here is the school. Just Nice. I love this crossbow. It is so effective. All right, just clearing the way here. You just go away. All right, so like many other places, there is some, what is it, kiosks. And I think it's the same kiosk that's outside the, what do you call it, the church. So what I need, there is 2 books. Is it not cat physics? Powerlifting program. This is the factory. Oh, that's on sale today, too. That's tier 5. So legendary porter. I know I don't have that one. Oh, I don't have the money on me. Right. Whoa. Hope that didn't damage my bike too much. Oh, journal update. Trap modification. Humans cannot live alone. You need to have a friend called the Trap. Oh, Trap. How about making your silent friend who faithfully guards your base even more powerful? You know what? That's a good point. We should do that today. Maximize efficiency trap. I'll share some modification techniques I know. Who was that? Okay, here we go. Trap modification. Craft trap armor and modify a melee iron trap. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I grabbed all my 1 coins because those are better to use up first. So I'm free weight exercise. There we go. That's Master Porter in the desert. So we're going to get that one ahead of time. And then there's one on sale, the powerlifting program, Legendary Porter. Nice. So that is going to max out our capabilities. I think you actually have a quest for buying a book or something. So yeah, I think we're in good shape. Now, since I'm here, I may as well do a little bit of looting. Just a bit. Because I know there's at least a library here and a few things I can get into. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Stay right there. Oh, yes. That is a great find right there. Yoink. So that gives us 2 graduation thesis, Art of War, Arsene Lupine Gentleman, whatever that is. So, very good things to find. Oh, there's a few friends here. Everyone just line right up. Don't mind if you do. Just, you bugger. You know, since the graphical update, it is darker when it's darker. I mean, it's probably more accurate. Like, it's nice and bright out here. But then, obviously, super dark in there, as it should be. So the lighting is more accurate. It's just less convenient. But I guess it becomes a game problem at that point. I think the personal light should be better. Like, this is probably better in terms of visibility. But in third-person mode, it's a little less forgiving. All right, I think this is the library. Oh, yes. It's just, well, look at all these books. I mean, unfortunately, the books don't quite mean as much. There's probably a lot of repeat items or ones that I just simply don't need. So let's just close ourselves up in here and do a little bit of a loot fest. All right, that was a good chunk of books. Let's take a look at everything we got. So all of these, except I guess there's probably a few of these that were off the student. Get a few repeats, which is perfectly fine. We can scrap them down. And ideally, I can actually craft the research bench right here. Yeah, because I grabbed a number of resource boxes. And then we can go straight into Master Porter. Oh yeah, I have plenty of data. So that gives us 12 more slots. And 12 more slots yet again. So we're maxed out. All right, now as for books, let's look through our combat section here. Let's see. So we have Tactician, which is plus 2 damage. We have the Art of War, which we picked up. So that's done. This goes attack speed. There we go, Billy the Kid. That's another one we just got. Range weapon damage plus 6. That is a good one to have. Oh, and we're already out of research data. That stuff goes fast. Now, is there anything... Yeah, there's a few of them here. Oh, the graduate. I guess I wouldn't mind getting... Yeah, these ones here. The plus 5% damage. They're the same up here. 5%, 5%. This gives us 5% all damage. It costs 4 books. So let's just do the 5% here for 1 point and 5% there. Or sorry, 15% melee weapon damage. So that was some good purchases. All right, let's tear down and do a little bit more looting and move on to the next objective. All right, a few odds and ends here and there, but let's take a look at our storage. Yeah, look at all this space. Like, there's I think we got, this much extra from those 2 books. So that is a tremendous, convenient amount Now, the only thing that could have given us more inventory is if we created our own character, like in the character creator. And I did this, I think, my Genosis character, is that you can actually have, whoa, holy crap. You can actually have a perk. I think it's called, I don't know, something for being a delivery guy, that it gives you extra slots. So it's part of the occupation is that you can select. There's one that gives you extra inventory space. That one would be probably one of the most beneficial ones to take. I think Lucy herself is a soldier, which gives a marksmanship perk, which I'm not sure how that's expressed here, if you can find out. But I believe it's just, being either more range weapon damage or more overall damage. Still, not a bad one to have. All right, well, let's focus the rest of our efforts at the jail, considering how much time we may or may not have. And we still need to kill some students, so that objective is going to stay there. All right, next, let's go to number 2, which is, probably underneath that icon. So yeah, we're going to the southeast. Oh, what's this? Here's sounds of flooring war through the radio. Need to engage more productive activities to survive. Is this about fishing? Might be about fishing. Okay, yeah, this is like beginning fishing quest stuff, so yeah, we're gonna skip that. All right, here is the prison. Now, in terms of like base locations and whatnot, hold on. Can I get you? I'm probably not gonna get that, am I? No, that's too far away. Oh well, patron the eyes in front of us. This is a great base location. Like, if you get inside of there, bugger. You get inside there, there is one way in, one way out, and a big honking wall with places you can look at over your territory. So this would not be a bad place to hold up for the apocalypse. All right, let's flag this. We actually only need to kill 2 prisoners. Since we got the quest, we've killed plenty of prisoner zombies. They just happen to be out in the world. The duck is really close. Probably out of reach. Anyway, so we're just going to kill a few of them, grab some supplies. We've probably already done our quest right here. Yeah, there we go. But we may as well grab some stuff since we're right here. All right, now on to the rest of the prison. Oh, hello. Who let you out? Get out of there. So you can actually get red drops from random zombies. I don't think I'd noticed that. But there is another content creator out there, Maida. I can put her link in the description, that had this short, I believe, with Night of the Dead, and just a random red drop just off of a screamer zombie, which I believe it would happen more and more if you had maybe the opportunity perk, which gives you equipment drop rate upon zombie kill. So if we could jack that ability up, we may see that happen more and more. Oh, there's a whole lot of you guys in here. Okay, let's go to first person for a second, because just for, accuracy's sake, let's just rock all these guys, because the third person sometimes doesn't always lend for accuracy, but I think we did a pretty good job there. Oh, this is what we came to look for. Oh, these are great. These have a high concentration of bullets. Let's see, 2, 14, 9, 11. Yeah, just once you start 20, once you get a bunch of those, especially in clusters, you'll find your ammo stores beginning to swell more and more, and that was this keeps it easier to keep up with zombie hordes. Even though at this point I don't really use bullets that much on hordes. All right, out of the yard, thankfully, because it's really dark in there. It is getting on the late side, so we're probably gonna have to tie this up sooner than later. Feels like someone's following me, but that is just my own footsteps. Now, supposedly there's also like a unique axe you can get, and I would love to get a hold of that. And it increases your rate of resin gathering. I think it was either a Discord comment or maybe a YouTube comment. Oh, one-shot one of those guys. Is there a bird between us and the sky? Yeah, right there. Is there a bird somewhere? Saw the shadow. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, should be... Oh, yeah, that. Where's that? All right, let's check on here for a little bit more resources. I don't want to hang out here too much longer. I just want to get kind of the best goodies. So I don't feel compelled to come back here ever again. Oh, do we have some friends? Yeah, I think we get some friends on the way. Okay, there's a reward box here. Give me something good. I wouldn't mind more keys. Oh, sweet. Oh gosh, maybe I can do a boss kill on the way home. Now, I'm thinking about the boss keys that, interestingly enough, is that you can get them no matter where you are. I mean, obviously I can't get, well, maybe not obviously, but especially I cannot get the higher level ones in a low level area. But in the higher level area, I can get any of the low level ones. And there is a benefit to doing the boss fight over and over again. There is a significantly deep loot pool with the bosses. There's something like 5-6 items for each boss, and some of them are extremely handy. I believe one of the comments, I believe recently, spoke of a, gosh, what was it called? A hold pouch of some kind, or it goes in your belt, and it has like coil slots, and I've never had a belt item before, so I would see that as a very useful thing to have. So how many bolts do I have here? 687, perfect. You know what? Let's go with Melt Victor one time before the Horde starts. All right, waypoint set. Let's get out of here. So we have 5 in-game hours, which is not insignificant to get all this done. I think we have a good chance for it. All right, making pretty good time. We are at the military base. Let's pull right up. And this is going to be a wham bam, thank you ma'am situation. We're going to get in, get out, and reap our rewards. And let's put some painkillers on the bar, because you know how that goes. All right, here we go. Wish us luck. I'm just going to punch our way through the Lobby fellas here. And then we're going to rock Victor so fast, he's not going to know where it all came from. Gotta love this crossbow. This makes short work of these guys. Like, was it 3 hits for that guy? Pretty intense. I do want to clear these side rooms, though, because these have significant amounts of valuables. All right, clear was done pretty quick. Let's take some pig's feet and make this fight nice and quick. All right, there goes our favorite loot. Pinata yet again. Give me some goodies. Woodcutter's axe. Oh, formal hat. Oh, now we're talking. What do you got for me? Strength, memory, evasion rate, range weapon damage up yet again. Oh man, we're gonna get the full freaking set. Look at this. I look like such a dictator. All right, so that was good for some goodies. Nothing worth taking in there. All right, let's get our butts back to the base. I still got some tweaking around to do. I don't know if there's much additions I want to do to the base, but at the very least, I want to get those walls upgraded. May need to do some resource gathering to make that happen. So let's get out of here. All right, home sweet home. Admittedly, there's something that 7 Days to Die has electronically that Night of the Dead does not, and that is motion sensors. Now, if you could hook up motion sensors and trigger actions off of that, that would just be a whole new world of interactivity that I would very much love to have. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go grab some seed and clear up all those traps, and then we'll get started on the base upgrades. All right, almost done reloading all the traps. Easy as pie. Get a fair bit of, let's see here, skin, bones, and meats and guts and all that stuff. So I might need to set up some more traps before too long, because it takes a significant amount to keep up with the needs of the farms. Speaking of which, how are we doing? Okay, looks like we're ready to harvest. Get plenty of space. So onions, garlics, red cabbage, potatoes, cabbage, and ginger. I do like eating some ginger, if you know what I mean. All right, let's go ahead and swap the coils and the hat. I was hoping for more, because I don't have any hair. I was hoping for more slots on that, but I guess you can't have everything. So pop that back on. There we go. Yeah, 1 slot, 2 slots. I have some not doing well for slots here. I really need a lot more coil spaces there. That's just not a lot. All right, let's get our inventory cleaned up a little bit and start crafting some bricks. All right, obviously the ones I want to upgrade is the front-facing walls. Those would be the most acceptable. Another thing that could trigger some fires is electrical fires. If I have the load capacity a little too much, I could probably get that upgraded pretty easily with just an electronic circuit. There we go. All right, so yeah, upgrading these allows more power to flow through it. So yeah, look, standby power consumption, power limit 2,500. So you can't power the sum, or yeah, you can't power the sum of 2,500 units of energy through the switch without it exploding. So now it can handle all that. As the number of electronic buildings increase, if the power consumption surpasses the power limit of the electric buildings, it may explode due to overload. To alleviate this, it's a good use to the battery eliminator circuit. However, if the power consumption continues to increase, it's best to separate the electrical system. Let's supply power to the trap with my own design. Yeah, so that is this guy right here. So we need 2 circuits and some wire. All right, we're out of copper, but thankfully we have a solution back here. I'm probably going to need to build a few more of these. The harvest in this area is not great. I'm only getting 4. You get a lot more near the mines in the winter area. As we, basically where we settled in our first season is a really high capacity area for that. So you would never run out of copper and iron, like ever. So that is a good place to have a base if that's one of your concerns. All right, now here is the bulk thing. Yeah, this, there you go. There. Now that is going to handle a significant load. It now handles up to 5,000. I think originally it's like 2,500, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's less. Yeah, 2,500. Now something I like to do before, actually, you know what? Before I get out there and start working with the traps, let's make some trap modifications. Or you get over to the equipment modification station, and here they are. So you need plastic, rubber, and iron. All right, so here's the mission specifically for this. We need to craft trap modification armor. Trap modification armor. So this adds 20. So I've never had a problem with a trap taking damage before. So we're going to craft the one, and then we'll modify it. But we're going to not craft just one. We're going to craft something else here. So those are tier 2. Here's tier 3. Now, interestingly enough, this creates a conundrum. The blade adds 25% to damage, and the sting adds plus 10 to damage. So the problem here is that, let's say you have a trap that does 10 damage. So 25%, that's going to bring up to 12.5. So if you use that, you're getting 12.5 damage. If you use this, you're going to double the damage to 20. So that makes this one more useful. So that begs the question, how do you find out how much damage these traps do? You just can't really tell. So I'm just going to go with the raw damage increase. That's just kind of the best bet for now. All right, you can actually also increase... do we have any fish bones here? No, hold on. You can actually increase the potency of this by modifying the... Hold on, where are we? Yeah, you can modify these. So this can give us plus 15. Oh, what are you telling me here? Jamal. Oh, okay, it's just about equipment and upgrading, stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I want to increase this to 15. This is like a 50% increase, which is pretty awesome. So one fish bone, one angelfish scale, some iron, and some more lubricant. So you can get even further by using Zacco platypus scales, but we're just going to reforge the ones we have. There. All right, so what we're going to do is, yeah, the blade trap. I'll put this one with the armor because this is kind of the most, I guess, direct one. So where is the armor modification? Here we go. There, quest done. Now let's take these apart. Well, we get. Oh, that was food or whatever. Where's my tool? Oh, I need my wire tool. Like I said before, it's usually a good idea to disconnect these traps before you destroy them because you will lose the components. I wish they would fix that because that seems like an oversight somehow. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Okay, it looks like the cutter got disconnected. Okay, ideally it's a quick fix here. I lost the wire. Now, no, okay, I did get the iron plate. There. So we'll fix the wiring there in a second. So you got to make sure if you use the wheel mouse, you can actually change what you're selecting. So I guess I should have been more careful with that. So, yeah, R. All right, so we're going to move them closer to the center. So let's grab the shredder. And we might have to not snap. Yeah, we're going to have to not snap. So down, 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 down. Up a little bit. So maybe like, yeah, see, right, that one's snapping just a little bit off to the side like this. So maybe have it overlap, like right about there. All right, because I don't want it risk blocking off the path. So we'll just manually place this, and hopefully we can get it pretty close. Let's try to center this as much as we can. So probably right about there. That's pretty close. Yeah, I don't think we can get too much more without relying on the snapping system. Yeah, that should impact them. All right, so modify. Slap the good one in there. And that's already been done. So I guess the first trap is the other one we want to put the good trap in. And then, is there two of them here? Oh, actually, you know what? The floor one would be a good one for the spikes as well. There. All right, now for some wiring. All right, I think we're all wired up. So let's actually add to our little wall strategy here and see if this works. This has been suggested, I think, in more than one game, if I'm not mistaken. But if I'm shooting down here, and this could collect all of our arrows. The ones that hit the ground have a good chance at despawning. So, actually, you know what? I don't even think I need that particular board. Yeah, get rid of this one. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, let's get these upgraded. So, yeah, I don't know. It's once they hit the ground, they can despawn. So once they're stuck in the wall, maybe they'll stick around a little longer, which could result in a higher success rate, but a higher retrieval rate. All right, almost got the front all upgraded to bricks. We just need to make some more bricks. And that's probably most of what we're doing for the rest of the time prior to the Horde. Getting some upgrades done, moving some stuff around. And I'd like to get some stuff moved up here, because it's a little crowded down here. All right, now that we've moved our batteries, we can actually take apart this little extension. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Take apart this extension that is not going to be required. Now that we have 2 floors, we can strategize a little bit about where everything is supposed to be. All right, main level is all concrete. Ooh, I guess I'm missing a couple walls there. Easy enough to fix. There we go. Oh yeah, this floor is pretty secure. Now to start working on the upper floors. I, of course, wanted to make sure these were sitting atop, upgraded blocks. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more power. I don't think we're going to have an issue. We don't have nearly enough things for that. Oof, I am using up a lot of bricks for this. Yeah, I don't have nearly enough electronics to worry about that too much, but I would feel better with having more output, or input, I should say. Okay, that looks absolutely horrific. What happened here? Oh, I don't want to look at that anymore. That was pretty awful. All right, one last thing before things get too crazy. I don't want to forget to get these farms tended to, and I do believe I have an upgrade here to do. Yes, there we go. Because I definitely want to have these resources flowing as much as possible. All right, as for tomorrow, we're just kind of planning ahead a little bit because I want to hit the ground running, or at least hit the ground driving. I am going to break into the desert pretty much first thing in the morning. I have the radio tower to get to, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of books in the area that I'm going to want to get. So that is going to be a good chunk of tomorrow. That's probably going to take us most of the day. So that would be great. Now, it's going to be also really handy going into that, having maximum inventory space. That's going to help our looting situation. And the only way that gets better is by building the truck. And then we can build storage units on top of the back of the truck. Because I'm sure most of you are aware that this has a flat platform that you can build onto. You can build yourself a tower, turrets, electricity, storage containers, whatever you can fit on the back, you can build onto it. And that is pretty awesome. All right, so I'm missing a couple fertilizer, but I don't know if I'll get that now, but we'll try. All right, 2 fertilizer, there we go. All right, everything is fully seeded. Now, that is the best we're going to do until we get into the desert. I believe there is a botanist book. Gosh, where was that? I can't remember where it was, and if it's still in the same place. But it's in the desert, and that'll let us get up to another tier and craft pesticide, which will let us upgrade all the way to the maximum and get different vegetables. All right, I'm going to move this campfire. That is way too much in the way. Yeah, I guess up here would be fine. All right, who doesn't like a little cookout on a roof looking over the apocalypse? I sure do. Now, I wanted to add some more power generation, but I am in desperate need of copper. Like, I'm in bad shape here. I don't have any other copper ingots or anything like that I can craft or anything to scrap down. So, I mean, I have one. Oh, I have a motor. That gives us that. Ooh, hold on. Actually, can I get some plastic. Yeah, you actually, you know what? I think I can do this. I didn't notice I had that spare motor, but if I can get enough plastic, perfect. One more generator, and then we'll start looking into solar, I'd say tomorrow once we get some more resources. There we go. Bam. And let's just wire that immediately. So the windmills are great because they're constant. They don't have the output that a solar panel would, but they run 24 hours a day. There. So now we have 83, hold on, 50 beam. That should be about 100. Yeah, just short of 100, like 99. Oh, wave started. Perfect timing. All right, traps are on. I guess that should have been off, but since I upgraded, I think it flipped to the on position. That is fine. You know what? I'm going to move my bedroll. Because it's just, it's like kind of a bad spot. All right, revival point set. We got 140 arrows. That's pretty good. Let's get a few more resources in case we want to craft more. All right, all set to go. Traps are on. Oh, you got pretty far here. Okay, let's see what these traps are doing. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty successful. You know, those traps could still be closer together. Some of them can walk right through it. Admittedly not ideal. Oh, let's not be on the ground. There. Just want to get a closer look. Yeah, there's some. They run on the walls. That's fine. But when they run straight down the middle, well, I mean that worked pretty well. Maybe we're okay. Maybe it's just the lucky ones that get shot by me down the middle. Oh, this crossbow is just a menace. It is tearing through the zombies. Just love it. Just kind of nice. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, those are pretty good job. They're not flinging him into space, but you can't have everything. But yeah, I think the base is pretty good position. I would still like to rework the path because once the hordes get more intense, they're going to make it further and further. Like they're not making it to these spike traps. And you know what? Let's leave the traps do a little bit of the work. So I don't think a lot of them will come up very close. Yeah, the trap's holding their own, which is good. And that's going to stay that way for a little while. So I think I can, well, rest relatively easy. Oh, maybe I can shoot from up here. Get used to the perspective. But I think this is a viable spot to shoot from. It is not nearly as easy to get headshots from up here. No, you don't. All right, I'm actually going to swap out. I don't think a scope on this is a very good thing to have. I think hologram sight might be the way to go. It is just so jarring with the zoom the way it is. That doesn't work for me. We will, however, put the scope on the assault rifle. So now we got this bad boy. Oh yeah, that is the way to go. Oh, actually, I don't need my tactical light on. That is actually too much light. As if that's a problem that we have. Oh yeah. Oh. And then if you look up upper left-hand corner, there's a lot of options. H for tactical light, V for viewpoint, obviously, R for reload, Alt dodge, Control crouch, and N for firing mode. So we have full auto and semi-auto. I usually prefer semi-auto unless we're in a boss fight and then you just kind of need all of the firepower you can get. But this is just great for picking off zombies and trying to minimize ammo loss. You know, none of them looking at my damage. So we have this 31% weapon damage, 36, 50. That is massive. So look at the cumulative effect. I'm getting 309 damage per shot on the crossbow. That is massive. So what about the assault rifle? 256, so not quite as much. What is the base damage on these anyways? Okay, so that's a base damage 57. Crossbow is 87. Okay, definitely room for improvement on the gun. It's a tier lower. Once we get the gosh, I can't remember the name of the next assault rifle, but once we get that one, then we'll be talking. All right, I'm gonna step forward a little bit and do some looting. It's starting to thin out, and honestly, I can't see anything. It's just a little tunnel of loot here. Let's back up. That is not a great place to be. All right, step forward again. Loot, loot, loot. Oh, look, our dartboard's doing pretty good. Let's just get out of the way of the trap, shall we? All right, here's the crossbow sight. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is not nearly as jarring. It does the trick. Tells me where I'm aiming. And it's not in the way because I get a clear line of sight. Because otherwise using the iron sights is hard to tell. But this, yeah, no problem with that at all. All right, the skull in the upper right-hand corner stopped bleeding, so I think we're pretty good chance that we're done here. So let's do some cleanup. All right, look at these arrows. Yeah, there's I didn't miss too often, but it is cool that you just come in and grab the ones that you missed. Pretty neat. All right, we didn't get anything too amazing. We got some iron, some plastic, which is we obviously need a lot of plastic, and we have a good chunk of research data. We're back up over 1,000. Maybe we'll do a couple researches before we finish up here. All right, so let's see what we got here. I don't think there's anything in there. I think combat is the one that we're looking at. So reload speed, aim speed, special forces, attack speed, warrior, melee weapon damage. Yeah, you actually do one. Let's do that one. Even more. Oh, we have the Master Warrior book. Ooh, 400. We're gonna be a menace with melee damage, but that's a lot of data. All right, I'm sure we'll get more later. All right, I'm gonna spend a little bit just to get rid of this book, Secret Agent. Noise isn't a huge deal, but maybe if that'll reduce how much we're attracting. So we need a tactician, novice warrior, recruit, and novice bodyguard. Novice warrior, recruit, then we got tactician, and novice bodyguard. Okay, all those books can be scrapped. All right, I think that does it for tonight. Yeah, that's it. The blood's cleared. We guess we do a little bit of base work, check the farms, that kind of thing. Otherwise, that was a successful night. Turn the traps off, let that charge up for the next day. And maybe we'll add something more substantial tomorrow. Maybe some sort of a range trap. All right, this has been Genosis with episode, gosh, what is it, 9? I think it's 9 of Night of the Dead. If you like what you saw here today, like the video. If you'd like to see some more in the future, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and catch us tomorrow when we venture into the desert finally, and get into the next tier of weaponry and mayhem.